국방력에 있어서 한 사람 한 사람 이렇게 극소수 사람들의 케이스를 그로 가져왔을 게 아니라 모든 사람들, 사회 전체적으로 바라봐서 그것이 어떤 영향을 사회에 끼치게 될지 그거를 바라봐야 된다고 생각하기 때문에 저는 이걸 극소수의 사람이라고 너를 특혜를 주거나 이런 익셉션을 줘가지고 넘어가야 될 문제가 아니라고 생각합니다.
Alright, I want to thank both of you for a really great argument and really great. Well done. Well done. What this last disagreement has brought out is an important feature of arguments about markets and where they belong. One argument that we heard says the public good, the common good, consists of weighing, of adding up the various contributions, including monetary contributions. And the competing argument says we can't compare the value of all contributions in monetary terms alone. The second argument says there are certain values, non-market values, in this case, civic identity and civic obligation, that can't be reduced to market terms or to monetary terms. And even if it's true that the poor or the society would benefit from having that money more than they would benefit from Rain's actual military service, that everyone be required to perform that service is an expression of shared citizenship, a non-market value. So that's the debate we heard. And that's the kind of debate that is necessary anytime we are trying to decide where market principles and money will serve the public good and where they may crowd out other non-market values worth caring about. We've talked about many goods that money can't buy. We've also talked about many goods that money can buy, but arguably shouldn't. And we've talked about the possibility that sometimes markets change the character and meaning of the goods they exchange, sometimes by corroding or crowding out non-market values. One important non-market value that markets and money threaten to erode these days in our societies is a certain civic good. Here's the risk. As money has come to buy more and more in recent decades, and as inequality between rich and poor has grown wider, there is a tendency, I certainly see it in my country, and I think in many democracies. You will know better than I whether it is a risk in Korea. But what I see is a growing tendency for rich and poor to live separate lives. Increasingly, we find that there are fewer and fewer public occasions when people from different walks of life, different social classes, meet one another, encounter one another in the ordinary course of life. Fewer class-mixing institutions. As money buys more and more, at a time of growing inequality, we live and work and shop and play in different places. Do rich and poor. Our children go to different schools. And this poses a danger to our shared common life. Democracy does not require perfect equality, but it does require that men and women from different backgrounds and different classes encounter one another in public places and learn to live with one another.